Lord Krishna says, Anashritaha karma phalam karyam karma karoti yaha sa sannyasi cha yogi cha naniragnirna chakriyaha. The blessed Lord said, one who is unattached to the fruits of his work and who works as he is obligated is in the renounced order of life. And he is the true mystic, not he who lights no fire and performs no work. Further, Krishna says, Yam sannyasam iti prahur yogam tam vidhi pandava nahya sannyasta sankalpo yogi bhavati kaschana. What is called renunciation is the same as yoga, or linking oneself with the Supreme. For no one can become a yogi unless he renounces the desire for sense gratification. So in these two verses, Lord Krishna has clearly explained what is the meaning of yoga. So Krishna says, Anashritaha karma phalam karyam karma karoti yaha sa sannyasi cha yogi cha naniragnirna chakriyaha. One who works as is obligated without enjoying the results of his work for his own personal enjoyment, and he who offers the fruits of his work for the sake of the Supreme Lord, for pleasing the Supreme Lord, he is called a sannyasi, he is called a yogi. Sannyasa means one who works for the pleasure of Supreme. In this world, each one of us, we work with an interest, we work with self-interest. We want to enjoy the results of our activity. But perfection of life is to work for pleasing the Supreme Lord. Just like Arjuna, he wanted to give up fighting and go back and beg and live because he wanted to satisfy his self-interest. He didn't want to see his friends and relatives die in the battlefield, because by killing the friends and relatives, who can be happy in this material world? So he was self-interested. He was looking about his own self-interest. If I kill them, then how will we enjoy happily in this material world? Without friends and relatives, how can we enjoy in a kingdom without having any friends and relatives? So in that way, Arjuna was thinking about his own personal self. But when he heard Bhagavad Gita, when he heard the instructions of Lord Krishna, he understood that he is eternal part of Krishna, eternal servant of Krishna, and his happiness is in only pleasing Lord Krishna. When he understood this whole philosophy clearly, he killed his own friends and relatives, including his own grandfather Bhishma Deva. This is called perfection of life. This is called yoga, becoming one in interest of the Lord. Yoga means to link with the Lord. To link with the Lord means to understand what is the desire of the Lord and work for pleasing Him. This is called linking. God is a person, He is Lord Krishna. We are also persons. So our individuality will remain forever. We can be connected with the Supreme Lord through love and devotion. That is called yoga. That is called sannyasa. Sannyasa means renouncing all personal interest and working for fulfilling the desires of the Lord. This is called satnyasa. Sat means Supreme Lord. Nyasa means giving up all our personal material desires and pleasing the Supreme Lord, working for the sake of the Supreme. Some people, they think sannyasa means giving up all worldly affairs, going somewhere to some secluded place and sitting and doing meditation. No, sannyasa means giving up personal desires to enjoy personally all material desires, and pleasing the Supreme Lord, working to please the Supreme Lord. That is called sannyasa. So clearly in these two verses, Lord Krishna has described the meaning of yoga and sannyasa.